If I'm being honest, I never get bored of Sentai Henshins and roll calls. They're genuine eye candy. It's probably one of the things I appreciate about Sentai over the other tokusatsu the most. But some Sentai definitely do it better than others, which is where another ranking comes in. I'm going to be giving you guys today my top 10 Sentai Henshins and roll calls. Now I should say before this begins that this is about 75% based on the transformation sequences, and then the rest of the 25% would be based on the roll call, but I do still value both. Oh, and of course this is all subjective, so chill, alright? You got that? Okay, let's get into it. See, I haven't watched Ryu Soldier, and I know a lot of y'all hate it, but this transformation sequence is pretty cool. I love how the rising of the detail in the chest symbol looks. It's pretty awesome. But the roll call here is the most epic thing, which you won't hear me say a lot. I love how each of them rushes through that dangerous looking terrain in very different ways. And the Ryu soldiers putting their swords together in front of the castle is awesome as well. Overall, this one looks really cool. Liveman definitely has the coolest Sentai transformation sequence from the 80s by far. The wireframe figure zooming out and then forming into the chest symbol still looks cool today, although very unique as we don't really get that stuff nowadays. The poses are also neat, but there's not much to say there. This might be somewhat unpopular, but I actually really like the Gingaman Henshin. I really like the pillars of their individual elements that rise and circle around them as their suit forms. And then their helmets secretly forming onto them as their faces are hidden. It's just so cool. Then there's the beast poses that they do, and ooh, those look cool as well. And it's all rounded off by a badass pose of each of them with their elements in the background. I guess Gingaman really struck gold here. I really like how the Kakuranger Henshin has the suits flash before you as their transformation. It's very fitting of the ninja theme, with how it comes off as secretive. The roll call is also fun looking, to say the least. And I don't know, this one just really got a charm to it. Kyoryuger's Henshin is just really awesome. Obviously, there's the dancing at the beginning, which I really like. Then you have the physical Henshin, which just honestly looks magical with the lighting, and I like how the dinosaur head chomps down on them to form their suits. And I like the spinning camera and background visuals of the roll call. Kyoryuger's is crisp and awesome. I love pretty much everything about Goseiger's Henshin and roll call. I love how the cards fly around them and then form into wings, which turn into the symbol and then the suit. I used to think the helmet formation was the animals biting their heads, and that was before Megaforce actually did that. But now seeing that it's more of an effect thingy makes me appreciate it more. I really love the panning of the cameras for the roll call. It makes them look sick. And the team pose has some really nice visuals. Say what you will about Goseiger, I still love it, and that extends to the Henshin and roll call. The Shinkenger Henshin and roll call is literally the first piece of Japanese toku that I've ever seen, but that's a story for another time. What's important is that this shit still holds up. I love the way the kanji wraps around them and their helmet forms with the kanji going onto their face, and I love the background visuals through all of it, and then the roll call. I love how it captures the Japanese nobility culture. Sure, it's long, but it's just so epic with things like the sound. I'm just so glad I have such a special connection with something as awesome as this. Shinkenger's Henshin and roll call do not miss. A lot of people seem to not like Dekarangers very much, which I am on the opposite end of, as I've always loved this Henshin. I mean, I just love the sounds, the background, the sparking of the suit, them rapidly jumping thousands of fucking feet into the air as their suit forms, that's the best, and then soaring towards us with the face on shit. It's just too awesome, and gets followed by the Dekarangers shouting in pride with their roll call. Oh, this one is great. I've grown to really appreciate Gekiranger's henshin and roll call over time. The Geki Beast running towards us and then swiping is just one of the most smooth things I've seen for some reason, and then those swipes forming into the suit essentially is cool as fuck. The sounds accompanying it and then the roll call, man, they are flames. The over-exaggerated poses work so well for Gekiranger and also fit the spirit of Super Sentai. The Gekiranger roll call is so great. Timeranger's henshin looks phenomenal. I don't care what anyone says, the CGI is nostalgic looking. The spinning and clock setting perfectly establish the rush that you're supposed to feel from a time travel themed Sentai. The poses they do mid-air while their suit is forming, especially in Yellow's case, look so awesome. Their roll call is clever and snappy. Timerangers just has it all, which in my opinion makes it the best henshin and roll call in Super Sentai. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed that video. Quick little thing to fill in the spot of what was supposed to be Toku Report Card, which will now be next week, so stay tuned. And with that, see y'all next time.